Trackside here at Gloucester Park on Golden Nugget Night with the Capel King, Aiden De Campo, and he's got a decent book of drives on his hometown track of Bunbury on Cup Night. And we kick it off the 9 event card with Secret of Sally, who's really yet to strike any form since starting her career a couple of starts ago. How do you see race 1 going, mate?
Yeah, she's a horse that's probably taken a bit of time to come right. She doesn't, not the best pacer, but you know, with the right kind of running transit, she can run in the top 5 and earn some money. But she's no well-beater, that's for sure.
Race 2, Winter Lane's drawn 12, tricky draw, but an even sort of race.
Yeah, it is a very even sort of race, you know, and in that kind of field, I can't see him being far off him, you know. He's a horse that can do a bit of work and can sit ups, you know. So I'll talk to Frank about it tomorrow night, and it's not the strongest field he's been up against, so hopefully he puts a forward showing and finishing top 3.
Bad draws seem to be coming your way on Saturday. Got to go Chocolate, barrier 11. It's a pretty slick sort of race, and he looks up in grade.
Yeah, it's probably my fault he's drawn out there. I galloped him last start, you know. He's a horse that we've had a lot of problems with early. This prep, he's come back bigger and a lot stronger, you know. I think you'll find he'll go through his classes very shortly, you know. He's not a very high speed horse, he's more of a grinder, you know. So I reckon I'll put him in the race tomorrow at some stage, and I don't think he'll be far off him. No, you're up.
In race number 5, Typhoon 10, she's better suited out in front. Return to the winner's circle last start. She loves the mile, but 2100 in a backline draw makes things a bit tougher.
Yeah, it does. You know, she's been a real headache for us over the last couple months. You know, she's been working the house down and not racing very well. So the win last start was real good, but she probably still wasn't at her best. You know, she can come from behind, but she'll need a lot of luck to win that race. That's for sure.
Bunbury Cup, you're the stable foreman, so we'll get a few words about Ultimate Major. You're driving Callaway Bromack, who's directly on its back. Sprint lane, it's a good field, and how are they both going to go?
Yeah, Ultimate Major, he's quite a nice horse. He's got a lot of speed for a 4-year-old. You know, he's a horse that can get a bit pulley, and he does do a few things wrong in the run. So we'll leave it up to Chris early. I'd say if he gets too keen, he might have to stay in front, but ideally he'd like a sit and probably be rocketing through. He's got a very, very quick 300-400 metres, so new sprint lane at Bunbury would be probably real good for him. And also Callaway Bromack, you know, he's probably in career best form at the moment. You know, his last 2 or 3 have been real good up in town. You know, he's probably more better suited out in front or right on the speed, but inside draw and back line, he's going to be on the speed somewhere and following along the fence, and the fence line looks to run through, so he's not without a chance.
And in the last, Jacksaw Better, who's been racing pretty well up against some nice 3-year-olds as of late, goes back to the RO company over the mile, backline draw. Looks a decent chance.
Yeah, he's a nice kind of gelding, you know. Mark's done a pretty good job of him. His last run here was real good behind some real top 3-year-olds, you know. So back to an RO class, I think she'll be very hard to beat in that.
On Monday, Pinjarra, Master Jackson out in barrier 7, and good return. One nice and easy, but up and great here.
Yeah, you know, he's a horse that showed us a lot as a 3-year-old, but never showed it on the track, you know. And he won pretty good first up at Narrogin, but up in class of a bad barrier tomorrow, Monday would be pretty hard for him. But can't see him outrunning the placings.
Augusta Moonlight drawn tricky out in 5 in an even sort of race, but her form isn't that great, and she's first up.
Yeah, not a good field, but she's not blessed with a lot of ability herself. You know, I think we'll be just going back and looking for the shortcuts and hopefully run up into some money for John.
Tuesday, Gloucester Park, Delightful Jade has returned with 3 straight wins. It's a nice race. Simi Smiles drawn 2. I've got it all. Last start winner drawn in 4. The small field of 5. You've drawn the worst. You've got a bit of gate speed. Any ideas of maybe trying to tackle them for the early lead? You love that.
I do like coming off the gun, but I think she's actually a lot better suited to set it up. She's got a real quick 400. You know, I rate her almost as quick as any horse I drive over 200-300 metres. You know, so I think we'll go back, set her up. There's only a small field of 5, and if she's quick enough to win from back there, she's quick enough. If they walk and happen to get home, you know, she'll probably still run second at worst. But I'm happy to set her up and see if we can beat them for speed.
Fair enough. Driving her a bit more conservatively. See what you've got left in the tank. Kunratha's drawn 1. Get Out of Here drawn 3. It's another small field, but it should be a great race.
Yeah, he's a horse with a lot of ability. He's had his problems of late, like a few of ours in our stable, but we've slowly ironed them all out. And yeah, barrier 1's a good draw for him. I think we'll be leading. He's got good gate speed, and I think we'll be leading. If we get away over a quarter somewhere, he can really run a good quick half. So yeah, looking really forward to getting back on him.
Damon Runyon, last start run was eye-catching, got home strongly into 5th over the mile. Interesting sort of race, tricky draw. Trusty Trev's got a lot of speed early. You go forward or back here?
Yeah, I haven't spoke to Dad about it yet, but I don't normally listen to him anyway, so I think I'll be pressing forward over the mile from out there. You know, it's not an overly strong field. The field he raced on Monday was a pretty strong field. He galloped away from the stand and got home pretty good. So I think I'll be pressing forward, hopefully find a spot somewhere. If not, press onto the breeze and drive him pretty confident, see what he's got.
Best drive over the weekend?
I don't mind Kunratha each way or Delightful Jade. You know, they're both quality horses with, Delightful Jade's got a small field and Kunratha's got a really good gate. So, yeah, thanks.
Well, best of luck over the weekend. Hopefully you can bring home the Bunbury Cup.
All right, mate. Cheers.